Hi everyone, thank you so much for tuning in to the Luxury Hybrid channel and welcome to today's video. I was tagged by the lovely Lady B to do the Luxury Addict tag. I'd actually been wanting to do it for quite some time but had so much to do in preparation for my trip to LA, and when I got back I had all intentions of doing it, but now that Lady B tagged me, I'm definitely doing it. Life has been crazy for me the past few weeks and then some. So really this is my only opportunity that I had. So I'm here at work on my lunch break doing this video for you all. The first question is, what was your first designer piece? So my first designer piece was a Gucci tote bag, and I remember saving up every dollar from my after school job, and I think at that time I worked at the Gap. And so I saved up everything that I made after school. It took me months to do this. I had a best friend in high school whose older sister was very fashion forward and always wearing, you know, the latest Fendi and Gucci and MCM and just like all of these like expensive brands. So me and my best friend always looked up to her, even though she was kind of a snot to us. She was really snotty. She was very stuck up because of all of the things that she had. Yeah, so I always remembered saying too, I don't want to ever become that snotty, stuck up person if I was ever in a position where I could afford to buy all these things. So yeah, anyway, me and my best friend, we ditched school one day and took the subway into New York City, and we went to Fifth Avenue, and here we are, these two high school girls. I remember this day, we packed lunches for this. We packed lunches and we got into the city too early because we were pretending we were going to school. So I think Gucci didn't open until 10 or something, and it was a winter day and it was cold. So there was a church not too far from the Gucci store, and that's the direction that the sun was setting. So we sat on the steps and ate the lunches that we packed and just tried to stay warm on the sunny side of the street. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. So yeah, it was a Gucci tote bag. I will insert a picture. And I just remember the feeling that I had when I went back to school the following day wearing that bag. That feeling, I don't think I can ever get that feeling back. Not even my first Chanel bag, not even my first Louis Vuitton bag. That feeling at being a high school teenager, and I just remember the sense of accomplishment that I felt. It was my own money, and I walked in wearing that bag, and it, you know, it was authentic, and it just, I don't know, it was, yeah, that was a great experience. The second question is, what do you consider your best investment? So simple. Don't even have to think about it twice. In fact, I brought it to work just to show you my Chanel, my Maxi Monroe in the black patent. I got it pre-loved from Yogi's Closet, and I was fortunate enough at the time to have a 10% off coupon. So I got it for a significantly lower price than it normally would have been. I love this bag so much. I find every opportunity to wear it. I just think that I scored with this. So my Chanel is absolutely hands down my number one best investment piece. Third question is, what is your criteria when looking to buy a piece? Okay, I would like to say that it is an investment, that you know, when I pick a piece, it's because I'm looking for it to be an investment. Okay, it's a couple of answers. The number one answer is, does it have history behind it? I love pieces that have this iconic sense of appeal to it. Then the second criteria is the lust factor. I have to feel emotionally drawn and connected to the piece. I have to love it, and I have a 3-second rule. If I have to think longer than 3 seconds about an item, I don't buy it. And when I saw this Chanel, it was like, yes, I want it. When I saw the backpack mini, I wanted it, and I don't know why I hesitated, but I finally got it, and I don't regret it. Whether it becomes a classic staple piece in the line of Louis Vuitton or not, I am going to love that backpack to death. The Speedy 25 I will be selling only because it's made in the USA. So I will be selling the 25, and then eventually down the road when a pre-loved 25 made in France presents itself, then I will pick that one up too. And the reason I want it to be pre-loved is because especially with the history behind it, I want it to look like it has history. You know, with the slightly honey patina. I like that. I feel like it gives character to the bag. Okay, so question number 4. What has been your most stupid or most regrettable purchase? That's easy. My first purchase to Yogi's Closet, I made 2 selections, but the one selection that I regretted the minute I opened the bag out of the packaging was the Damier Sauvage. It was like a mini bucket bag. I think it was meant to be, or it was used as an evening bag when it came out, whichever year it came out. But the minute I opened it up, I was like, what was I thinking? It was such an impulse buy, and it was such a regrettable impulse buy. Yeah, that was my most regrettable piece. Glad it's out of my life. Okay, so let's see here. Next question is, if you have sold any of your luxury goods, have you ever had seller's regret? Okay, so my first Louis Vuitton purchase was the Speedy Bandolier Adele in the color Fusain or Fuson. I don't know how to pronounce that word. And it was a gorgeous chocolate canvas. And at the time, the lockers that we had were such narrow lockers that putting this bag in and out, I didn't realize that at the piping along the edges on both sides of the bag, I was slowly ripping the canvas. And when I discovered this, number one, I was heartbroken. I loved that bag to pieces. Number two, I just was thinking to myself, I can't carry this bag anymore. It's completely ruined. So I sold it. But I was a novice at Louis Vuitton and selling, and I didn't have the knowledge that I have now. I know that I shortchanged myself. Although I did get a considerable amount. I mean, I sold it for hundreds, but I could have sold it for more. So had I had patience, and I just feel like I shortchanged myself. So that's really the only regret that I have. Let's see here. What is a piece you think everyone needs or should have? Okay, that's really easy. So there are 2 different pieces. I know that everyone says if you want to start off with Louis Vuitton, you know, just get yourself the clay. However, you want your first piece to be a really substantial piece. So in my opinion, I feel like you should either get yourself the clay pochette and the 6 key ring one. Only because when you open it up, it's wide enough that it can hold a note behind here, whether it be like $100 bill, $10 bill, $20 bill, whatever, and your driver's license, registration, car insurance. And this is just like a quick, if you have to run out of the house, you have everything with you, your house keys, your car keys, and everything else. Even a credit card you can slip back there with everything else. Now, the second choice that I have would be a pochette. Now, it doesn't have to be a limited edition. It could just be a regular pochette. However, it's a great piece for catch-all items. And then when you are ready to graduate to more pieces, I mean, for example, I can fit my 6 key ring in here. Then I can also fit my clay pochette in here. I can also fit my lipstick, and it closes up. You can always buy online. They sell these chains where you can make this longer and turn it into the cutest little crossbody bag. But I mean, this could even be a nice little evening bag. And you have everything that you need in here. It's perfect. Question number 7. Which is an item that you think is overhyped? I think it's all overhyped. However, I personally love the feeling when I walk into a boutique and they have the items that I'm interested in lined up, waiting for me to choose whatever I want. And they're serving me champagne and they're treating me like royalty. Or when they package it up and you take it home with you and you open it up, and every time you make that purchase and open up that box, it feels like it's your birthday because it's just so beautifully done. You don't even want to rip the packaging open. Then there's, items that are limited edition, or they're discontinued, or they're out of stock, and it creates over sensationalized frenzy that I think creates a lot of hype. Then the last question is, what is next on your wish list? And that is so easy. The next thing on my wish list is a vintage Chanel caviar, maybe the single flap or maybe the double flap, whichever presents itself first. So it's the black caviar with the gold plated hardware. It has to be vintage because I want it to be gold plated. I have been looking at the newer Chanel handbags lately, and they're not lining them with leather the way they used to, especially for the markup that they've been doing every other season or every season. I find that the interior hardware is not as substantial as it once was, where the zipper pulls would be engraved with the logo, and now they're just using less expensive material. So that's dissatisfying. I have a feeling that unless the style of the bag really wows me, as far as Chanel goes, I probably will stick to vintage pieces. And I think that completes everything. I hope so. If not, I will definitely make sure that I insert any questions that I may have missed. Okay, so I have to tag someone. I did this video so late that everyone I wanted to tag has already been tagged. I would also like to tag When the Moment Strikes. Babe, that's only if your schedule allows for. And Beauty and Luxe. So if you're coming back to us, babe, I'd love to see you do this as your next video or your welcome back video. Okay, and now before I forget, I almost forgot, I did a flash Snapchat giveaway last week. I posted a picture and said that it was going to be a flash giveaway and that I would soon be posting a question, and that all of the questions would have to be placed on the Instagram picture that matched the Snapchat picture, and whoever had the correct answer would be the winner. And the person who won is Real Chocolate Majesty. So congratulations on your gift set. Okay, so it's a Burberry gift set. It's a fragrance set. It's Burberry Brit, and it comes with a full-sized cologne mist spray, or sorry, eau de toilette spray with a body lotion and a purse atomizer. I don't even know how you say it. So yes, so she is the winner of that. Congratulations. Please send me a direct message via Instagram, sending me all of your mail instructions, and I will get this off to you right away. Don't get upset, everyone. Don't worry. I have so many projects coming up for this, my favorite season ever, which is the summertime. I love the warm weather. I love the sun. Nothing makes me happier than sunny weather. So I have a giveaway coming up sometime, maybe midsummer or something to that effect, putting together a really nice gift set for you guys. So don't be alarmed, don't feel left out. This was just a little flash Snapchat giveaway that I did. I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. I had a lot of fun doing it. Thank you to Lady B for tagging me. And I hope that I get to see many more of these tags from you all. If there's anyone that I didn't mention who hasn't done the tag, it seems like everybody's done it. Please let me know that you've done it, because I'd love to see your point of view. Remember to follow me on my social media, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter at The Luxury Hybrid. And don't forget to join the party by clicking subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video.